It's Snoop Strikes again, and the next time you want to see Snoop Strikes again, the hell? But anyway, the next time you want to see Snoop Strikes again, it's going to be every Wednesday night here at ACW, Gulfview Square Mall. Be there, and I guarantee you're going to see the best show you ever seen. Snoop Strikes. Out.
Strikes! Running through these haters, boy, it's always been a mission. I don't care about the rock chef, Snoop is in the kitchen. I ain't tripping, oh, we in the building. Run my thumb across my neck, all we do is kill it.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on the Gulfview Event Center, it's time for ACW Proving Ground! Please welcome your ring announcer for this evening, Anastasia!
Welcome to another episode of ACW Proving Ground. Your regular commentator, Jordan Owens, could not be here tonight, so I am replacing him as your man behind the mic, Zach Romero. And I am not doing it alone. I already have a guest commentator with me. Please introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? It is Casey Lenox up in the house.
And we will see you competing later tonight, so thank you so much for taking some time to talk with us here. And our kickoff match here, 2 up-and-coming tag teams. We're seeing Samuel C here trying to get some early work in, but that referee on top of him like white on rice. Now Miss Lenox, whoa! That is a lot of man to be thrown around over the top rope. So Miss Lenox, between these 2 teams, who would you give the initial advantage to? Be it either weight or strategy? Who do you think's got the edge here?
I am going to go with Nick Abrams and Chuck Davis. I mean, they're bigger, they have more size. Now, I don't know how long either of these teams have been working, but again, Nick Abrams, Chuck Davis.
Well, to your point, yes, they are much bigger and a little craftier. You can see that they make repairs to their own tights as need be, which is a good skill to have. As Corey Kreese there hit a brick wall and then get a knee to the back for his troubles. Oh, that was quite the kick. That is going to knock some cobwebs out. Oof, and a hard headbutt to match. I'll say Corey here in a bad way. He needs to figure his way back to his own corner and quick tag here. Ooh. We got some tandem moves here. Oh, they are Newport Richie's answer to the Rockers. Look at them. 1, 2. Ooh, that was a 1.5 almost. So Corey's still got some fight left in him here. Oh! I'll say shades of Arn Anderson in that spine buster there. Again, quick tags here. That could be the key to victory here. You know, with a tag team matchup, you want to make sure you're keeping the fresh man in as much as possible here. And for Corey and Samuel, ooh. Now, let me ask you this. Since you've actually had ring experience, I've just been here at ringside, how would you rate the knife edge chop in the corner in terms of most painful things to happen to you in a ring? Would you say that like nothing tops a good knife edge chop to give you a heart murmur or an irregular heartbeat afterwards?
The chops are they're horrible. I mean, I've had chops when I go home and my chest is red for a week at a time.
Oh God. I'm sure that raises questions in your personal life as well. But, and now choking out Corey here on the ring. Corey's in a bad way. He has got to figure something out. And Samuel trying to get some life back into his partner, trying to get this crowd behind him. No kidding. He's not getting much more opportunity than being just a cheerleader right now, but again, tandem maneuvers here. The ref's trying to get some order. Oh, hey, all right. A beautiful back heel kick. But again, Corey not quite there. Whoa, whoa. He has lost some strength in those legs. Oh, out of instinct here. I'll say we might have to slow the footage down to show those strikes, but ooh, hard European uppercut. Oh, jumping enziguri, beautiful. And this could be his time. There we are, tag to Samuel C. Samuel coming in like a man possessed. He's got to be outweighed by at least 50 pounds here.
Yeah.
But he's got enough fight in him for 2 men. He's got that agility to back up. Oh, hard. Hard foot. Right to the mush. It's going to be a hard task to get the boot smell out of that beard. I know from personal experience. And ooh, hard pull to break up that 2 count. Oh, referee distracted. Anything could be happening here. And then anything could be a hard knee strike to the mush. Samuel C trying to keep his momentum going here. Oh, the whole ring move with that. Ooh. Again, out of desperation. Whoa. Whoa! The variation of a tornado DDT from the corner. Hook the leg, too. And then it's down. Incredible kickoff match here to start this episode of ACW Proving Ground. Miss Lenox, thank you so much for joining us there at ringside. I look forward to seeing your match later. And if there are any knife edge chops, I will say a little prayer for you. And as for everyone watching at home, we will be right back with the full show. Thank you.
I know your birthday's soon, but it's something else. Now this brings me to you, Miss Anastasia.
Yes.
You did happen to bring it up to me that it's somebody's birthday here in the funhouse tonight, is it not?
It is. It's a special someone's birthday out here tonight.
You can't see the kiss, man. Come on. You'll understand.
Buy me anything.
A bunch of that cotton candy.
But we're missing a piece.
We're missing a lot of stuff.
We're missing quite a bit.
I think you were supposed to handle the guest. I handled the gift. I think we need the birthday girl first.
I think we do.
So, she's right over there at the birthday table. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the birthday girl, Lotus! Come on, y'all can keep it going for her. Come on, Lotus. Right over here, let's get in the ring. Alright, I got the birthday girl. Where's the rest of the guests?
Can I get some of the guys from the back to come here, please, guys? Come on!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ACW roster! You too, Zach. You can come on in. It's a birthday celebration. Everyone's invited. Now, Lotus, how old are you turning? How old are you turning? She's turning 5, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we've got everyone out here. We even got Commissioner Kid. I mean, it's fun looking at. Check out this birthday card, Lotus. Everyone from the ACW roster tonight has signed this special birthday card right here for you. Big Pig, the gift. It's for her. And everybody in the ACW roster, chip some stuff in there. And sweet Anastasia, make sure you got that. So I think there's only one thing left to do, Anastasia.
I think it's time for a birthday song.
Will you guys join us for the birthday song for Young Lotus here? Alright guys, I know some of you know the words. I know you guys have no idea. Demons, gotcha. Anyway, I know you all know the words. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday to you. Now, if you do have some family members over here to help her with her sweet gifts, gentlemen, would you mind also helping her to her seat? If you wouldn't mind, give the birthday girl a little bit of help here. You got a lot of stuff. Wow. Did you steal anything, Big Pig? Something looks like it's missing. All right. There you go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Lotus. So, Big Pig, this wasn't the only reason we came here tonight, is it?
No.
You haven't had fun in quite some time, have you?
At least 3 weeks.
So, I do believe you want to have some fun right here, right now. What do you think? You guys want to see the Big Pig have some fun? Hey, Max! You told me you were brave enough to face my Big Pig here tonight. Well, we're here to fight. The celebration's over, so why don't you bring your big carcass in this ring so the big man can handle you properly? Okay, we can do this. Just remember, best of luck to you. We can do this. All right, big man, this is my promise. I'll fight for you. Come on!
Once again, allow me to welcome all of you to another episode of ACW Proving Ground. Your regular commentator, Jordan Owens, could not make it here, so I am the man behind the mic, Zach Romero. And our first match here, quite the war of weight between Axe Clover and one member of Josh Johnson's Funhouse, OPP. And this referee is going to have quite a lot to handle here. These two men outweigh him and most of the people here in Newport Richie by at least 100 pounds. And so the key to victory here will be whichever of these two men can find the advantage, because clearly outpowering one another is not really going to be in the cards. So it's going to come down to who can take advantage of a situation. And now both men locked up here. Collar and elbow tie-ups. Evenly matched, these two. But you can see the advantage may go to OPP here because he does have the Devil's favorite carnival barker, Josh Johnson, at ringside here, giving him support and some coaching. Whereas Axe Clover is just here on his own. So if I had to give any of these two men the advantage, it may be OPP. He's got the strength in numbers. But Axe here, some hard strikes. Some hard strikes to OPP. This piggy is going to market right there, the whole ring move. You can hear the crowd react. Hard strikes there. Oh! And OPP, the bad butcher himself, trying to dissect Axe here. Find a good cut of meat here, as it were. Oh, and there's that hard chop once again. Like a cleaver, that hard chop right to the solar plexus. Snapmare to Axe. Ooh, and a hard knee strike right to the vertebrae there. And you can see it's the little things, the little devious acts of OPP. Like grabbing Axe's beard when he goes and drops that knee on the spine. Those are the kind of things that really can add up in a match like this. But Axe here, fighting to gain some momentum here. Trying to get this crowd behind him. Oh, and OPP just clubbing blows to Axe there. Ridiculous. Ooh, and a hard headbutt as well, but that might have knocked OPP a little bit loopy as well. Another hard headbutt, this time right to the chest. The dapper dressed devil Josh Johnson very pleased at ringside here. But not for long as OPP I don't know if this is the kind of match you want to be trading blows in, because both of these men, such powerhouses. It's going to be hard to just overpower. You can see the turnbuckle already warped from these two, the weight of these two. Striking in. Oh, another hard headbutt right to the lower sternum there. And Axe is having a hard time catching his breath, and that may be the deciding factor here. Whoa. 1, 2. Oh, that was so close. So close. OPP. He may be sensing the end here, and Axe cannot get his breath or his bearings. Or running the ropes. Whoa! Axe had him scouted, though. And now OPP on the outside as Axe desperately trying to get air into those lungs. It's so hard to generate any kind of momentum or really strike with any real power if you cannot get oxygen into your body. Now, oh, here we are. Oh my God. Hard combos. Forearm strikes and chops. Oh, and he takes OPP down for the first time in this matchup. Unbelievable. Axe is feeling it right now. And now looking, oh my God, shades of WrestleMania 3. Oh my God. Fantastic body slam, but that might have taken more out of Axe than it did of OPP. Oh, Axe says he can still go on. Referee checking him there. This is unbelievable. And now, whoa! Almost as impressive as the body slam, the back body drop to a man that size. Axe going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh! That was 2 and 2 halves. I'm telling you. That would have been 3, actually. So my math was not great on that. But nevertheless, Axe may see the end in sight here. He's going to be setting OPP up, but that lower back is killing him. That is not the average log that Axe would be lumbering about. That is a full-grown man. And now Josh Johnson distracting here. Ref, can we get a little order here with Johnson? Oh my God. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3.
And your winner, OPP!
That was an incredible victory. I am stunned at that middle rope one-arm power bomb from OPP. Victory for the Funhouse here. And that debonair devil Josh Johnson is pretty thrilled. Oh, look, a sign of respect here for the Funhouse. Here's the thing about shaking hands with Josh Johnson, though. That smile, I don't know if it can be fully trusted. But nevertheless, here OPP the victor. Unbelievable battle between these two, and what a way to kick off the show. I want to say thanks to each and every fan here at the beautiful Gulfview Event Center in Newport Richie, supporting ACW Proving Ground every week on Wednesday night. And a fantastic victory for the Funhouse. These fans there at ringside loving it.
Why don't you say, what? What? Tick, tick, tick.
Taking from Champaign, Illinois, weighing in at 220 pounds, the natural Vincent!
my revolving door of commentary guests here. Mr. Nick Nero, how are you?
I'm doing just fine, pal. You know, they call me the mouthpiece for the masses for a reason. I'm here to talk. And what is the show called again? It's Proving Ground, right?
This is ACW Proving Ground, yes.
Well, these guys have a lot to prove to me, let me tell you.
Well, we are getting to see 4 members of the roster here, all hungry for any kind of opportunities here. We start off with Vertigo and Carlos Gabriel in the ring. Quick roll up there.
Vertigo is a veteran of the ring. I know that for first-hand combat. He's here to take the young grappler as we see him to the outside.
And when Nick says veteran of the ring, he's not just talking about his lack of just for men in the beard. He's talking about that he has been wrestling for quite some time, and you can see it with moves like that. Striking while the iron's hot here. And now Vincent also looking to strike while the iron's hot and take advantage of a not fully aware Vertigo. Oh!
Think about Danny Vincent wins this match against Vertigo. What would that do for his
That's
career?
true. That's true. I mean, any victory. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Go for the pin. Go for the pin. See, look at the young rookie here, not
That's
going
true.
for the
Rookie
pin.
mistakes. I'll say, surprisingly analytical commentary from Nick Nero here.
Man, I know my stuff, believe it or not.
No kidding. Carlos
you have
Gabriel
the
knows how to
double
collapse a man's chest. It is hard to keep track of this thing, but again, Danny Vincent looking to take advantage of a situation.
You know what I'd do right here?
Win?
Absolutely, and I'd gouge him in the eyes right behind the ref's back.
Well, true. Also smart. And a couple of hard elbow drops there, looking to try to give Carlos Gabriel a heart murmur. And a little bit of showboating there. Oh! And
I'm
Mr. Lee.
confused. This is Pepperfield, the baseball player or wrestler.
Well, it's
Pretty good in the ring, I'm not gonna lie.
a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, but regardless of what he's focused on, he is certainly in a league of his own as he gets a hard body
I see
slam
what you
there.
did there, sir.
Why?
Well, there's definitely no crying in wrestling, I can
That's
tell
true.
you that.
That's true.
How many elbow drops is this guy gonna
I
throw
think-
before he goes for a cover?
Well, I was going to say, I believe we're up to 5 now, and
He can't get that last one in.
no kidding. And the man named after an Alfred Hitchcock film is looking to take advantage here, but again, he's going to get a body slam. That's 3 body slams.
Go for the elbow.
5
Here it is.
elbow drops.
It's over. It's over. Are you kidding me?
I think we're all getting a glimpse into Danny Vincent's playbook here.
I think he wants it to be elbows hitting. Wait a second. He didn't even go for the last elbow.
He was throwing, that's
This
a
could be
curveball. He's throwing a curveball here. No, but couldn't make it. He went for the swerve, and it did not pay off here.
Maybe he's going to go to the top. That's probably not a good idea, but
I was just going to
you never
say,
know.
it could be a great idea if, in fact, he tries to hit an elbow drop off the top rope.
Wait, we see Gabriel up. Ooh, right to the side of the face there.
No kidding.
This young guy, Gabriel, I mean, he's quick, he's fast.
I would say-
Let me tell you about his finishing move. He hits that springboard stunner, it's over.
Well, I was going to say, he is the lightest competitor in this matchup, and now we
Wait,
are building.
Oh, God. Oh, this can't be
We
good.
are building a
This
Lego
can't be
set of
good.
destruction.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
goodness! Oh my goodness! And all 4 men are down.
Hands are wild up for that one.
No kidding.
Who's going to get the advantage here? That's the question.
That is true.
If Virgo can just, I think Pepperfield's right in front of him. If he could just get the cover right there.
No kidding.
But he's out of it.
That was a Lego set made of sadness and pain right there as it comes crashing down to the mat, and all 4 of these men need to take advantage here.
I mean, this is, anybody who wins over this match, this could be a step towards, you know, getting to the main roster here in ACW.
Oh, absolutely. I think in a matchup like this, if you put on a great performance here, you're going to be on people's radars. You're going to start, your name is going to start showing up more and more.
Absolutely. We'll see who's going to get the advantage. Looks like
We're up to
they're
a
all
5
coming
count
up-
here.
They're all coming up at the same time here. Oh, that's 7. What happens if they don't get up?
Say, I don't know. Can we have a 4-way count out, I guess?
Oh, they're up.
Oh, here we go.
Pepperfield, the first throw.
All 4 men trading blows here.
These guys are spent.
Pepperfield back down on the mat.
Vincent.
Oh!
Oh, my gosh. That could be it.
That was beautiful. No,
Nope.
Vertigo. See, there's that veteran edge right there. He knew to slide out to the outside there.
He's in trouble. He goes for it. Gabriel goes
Speaking
for
of in trouble, oh God, hard knee strike. That could rearrange some teeth. And Gabriel
all
here.
the way from the.
Whoa! Picture perfect. 1, 2. Oh. And a slide into third base is Pepperfield as he breaks that up.
This could be it right here.
Oh, God. And now, looks like our last two men on their feet.
Pepperfield goes for it.
Looking for it again. Oh, no! Vertigo put the brakes on there. And now, it's who can take advantage. Vertigo, the outside. Ooh, Pepperfield. I gotta wonder, do we test that elbow or that shoulder? I feel like we're having a, oh God. That is a hard, now, Nick, you can attest to that. That outside apron is the hardest part of the ring.
Absolutely. Speaking of hard, right to the back. Junior go for the cover, that's it. He's done.
What
Wait
the?
a second.
Whoa! Traffic jam on the
going for the
outside.
win.
Danny
What a
Vincent,
steal.
1, 2. Unbelievable!
Wow. I'm going to go ahead and call that an upset. Vertigo had the match. 1, 2, 3, that back clothesline. Pepperfield still out.
The man of 1,000 elbows, Danny Vincent, coming up the victor here. Unbelievable. And that is just a case of taking advantage of a situation. And whether we like it or not, he is on people's radars now.
Absolutely. This is what this match was all about. Getting the W. And we'll see what this does for Danny Vincent. As for me, it was an honor. No, it wasn't at all.
No,
you sucked. I'm awesome. I'm going to go steal the show just like I always do.
Here we are with some female wrestling action here. The Battle of the K's as we've got Kikyo versus Kaci Lenox. Now, Kaci's obviously got the height advantage here, but I think we can all agree that Kikyo, a bit of a tough competitor here, and certainly has the weight advantage. I hope she doesn't hear that and beats me up later. And we're starting with some hard strikes. Oh! Right in the chest there. Oh, quick roll up. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, if that had been it right there. What a feather in the cap of Kaci. Now, oh, again, going for the quick roll up, trying to use the weight against Kikyo. Again, third time's a charm here. 2, not quite. Not quite. Oh! And Kikyo just put a stop to that. Good Lord, what a hard strike. Right between the eyes of Kaci Lenox. And now Kikyo here to try to take advantage of the situation. I was going to say, I don't really know if there's another woman in Florida independent wrestling that hits harder than Kikyo. Oh, only a 1 count there. Kikyo, I think the feeling out process is just about over. Although, Miss Lenox here, she has developed a strategy, and that strategy is trying to take out the leg of this tank. And for that, I think Kikyo is going to make her pay. Oof. And Kikyo here trying to get some feeling back into that knee. And I will give it to Miss Lenox. That is a sound strategy. If you can take the legs out from under Kikyo, that may be your way to win this thing, because Kikyo is about as tough as they come. Only a 2 count there. Hooked both legs there, I found interesting on that pin attempt. Oh! Hard, looking to slow down the pace a little bit here. Gotta cut the oxygen off for Kaci. I mentioned it earlier, it's very hard to get get up and go in you when you can't get oxygen into the body, and I don't know if there's a worse way to not have oxygen come to the body than having your own hair used against you to strangle the life out of you. But Kikyo in firm control here. Oh, just bringing her right down on that bottom rope. I mentioned earlier, you know, Kaci really trying to go after that knee for Kikyo as sort of a point for her strategy, but Kikyo here looks like she's got a strategy of her own. And it is to focus on choking down there. Oh, no. Looks like she was setting up for possibly a Death Valley driver there. Oh, and again, Kaci goes right for that knee. Oh! And variation on a bulldog there, bringing her to the mat, too. Oh, almost there. Almost got it. And Kaci there, she might have a sound strategy here after all, as Kikyo struggling with that leg. Oh, hard knee strike right on the chin. That could be a TKO right there. Oh, but Kikyo still got enough wherewithal there to try to break out of that. Whoa, that knee gave out. Unbelievable! Wow! Unbelievable, what an upset victory for Kaci Lenox. That leg gave out on Kikyo, and Kaci was there to take advantage. Unbelievable, what an underdog victory for Kaci. Congratulations to her. Kikyo not happy with that result. Oh, I do not want to be that referee. Whoa! Kikyo not here for the fans. She walks out proud and on her own, an independent woman.
Back to the mat.
What? Oh!
Welcome back, and I'm joined by another member of the commentary musical chairs. Joining me here is the man who almost had victory earlier tonight, Richie Pepperfield. Richie, thank you for joining us.
Wait, I was in a match already?
Yes, you were. You were. I made a lot of baseball movie references while you were in there.
I already had a match? I thought I was supposed to go next.
No. Yeah, you already had a match.
My head hurts, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. That's okay.
Why does my head hurt?
Well, we'll watch the replay later. But
Okay.
Nevertheless, here we've got Jake Jones and first member of my rotating commentary team, Nick Nero here. Collar and elbow.
Both of them, they're great competitors. Even though Nick's not, very popular here, he's a really great competitor now.
Now, Rich, let me ask you this: between these two competitors, who do you give the initial advantage to between these two?
My advantage would be Nick Nero because of his experience, and he's been all around for years. But the thing is, Jake Jones has only been doing this for about a year and rising really fast. So you got to take that he's a hungry young competitor.
True, absolutely. And I would say you're right. The advantage, the experience of Nick Nero versus the size advantage, I would say, of Jake Jones. He's got a little more muscle on him than maybe a little more power than Nick. So this is sort of a brains versus brawn sort of situation here.
Yeah, I would definitely have to give the brains to Nero. I've seen him. He's very smart inside that ring. He knows it in and out.
Yeah, he's a little confident, I think overconfident at times, but you're absolutely right. No one knows how to use the ring to their advantage and can play better mind games than Nick Nero. And Jake Jones is trying to get his hands on Nero to start this thing
It
here.
can be kind of tough. He's
Very slippery, would you
very
say?
slippery is what I'm looking
Oh!
for. See, he's very quick with his strikes,
No
especially
kidding.
his DDTs. Those things come out of nowhere. It's like he has a party with them.
That's true. And, whoa.
Did you see that?
That was... Well, we were
That was very
making
gross.
we were making snake references earlier, so that might have been some venom as
hope so.
as Nero here.
Oh,
No!
See,
there's that strength advantage.
I was about to say, that's where the power comes in. Now, how many sentons is that for the night?
That's only one so far.
Oh, that's surprising.
However,
It is like the fifth match.
however,
Not
we're-
that I would know because I lost count.
we're up to 75 elbows,
Okay.
and most of that is because of Danny Vincent. But nevertheless,
That tends to happen.
Jake Jones here, momentum on his side. Now the question is, can he take advantage of this?
He can, and I've seen him do it. I have tagged with him elsewhere at certain occasions. He's just so smart inside that ring. I think he can close this out.
Whoa! Beautiful cross-body shades of Ricky Steamboat there, but Jake might have landed on that arm wrong.
I think he might have heard you where you said he wasn't the quick one. He went with some lucha stuff.
That's true. Now, let me ask you this, Richie, since you have, dealt with these competitors before, these members of the roster. What would you say is the great disadvantage for Nick Nero? What would you say is the shortcoming, his Achilles heel, as it were? How does one?
Tough, because look at what he's doing right now. There is not a weak.
I believe that's called cheating. Is I believe what the.
But see, there's not a weak aspect of his game. He's so quick. He's cunning. Maybe what I can say is he's so adept on the ropes that sometimes he gets caught like he did earlier when he tried to do too much.
True, that's true. He tries to kind of go overboard.
But right there, you can see where it works in his advantage.
No kidding. And he's working on that arm that we saw Jake land on earlier. Now, I don't want to pile on Jake by any means, but I think the easy answer for what is Jake's greatest disadvantage would be lack of experience.
Lack of experience. That's it. The thing is, he's had so many matches in his short span. He's learned a lot from a lot of good wrestlers, and he's actually been against a lot of good wrestlers in that short time, where I think that's really helped him at his time.
No, absolutely. A trial by fire here, and Nick Nero really working. He's like a shark that smells blood in the water.
Oh, yeah.
He is focusing all of his attention on that arm.
Yeah, you can. Oh, they say this is for you?
I think so.
Was it me or you?
I don't know.
I
I'm
think
hoping.
it might be the color.
Well, this. I did earn this Shooter McGavin
Nice.
commentary.
I love that movie.
Right,
But the thing is that thing you got there.
Yeah, well,
I like that.
I'm a man of fashion as well as commentary, and now, Nick, here's that disadvantage I was speaking of earlier, that overconfidence.
Are we doing it for Dewey though?
No, we might be.
Just making sure.
I don't know if this is a tribute show next. Yeah, but
Okay, we should have one.
but here again, Nick Nero really straining on that arm here, really trying to slow Jake down. And I think to make your point again, that Jake does have a lot of power in his corner. So the best way to put a stop to that is to ground Jake Jones. I don't mean ground like no pizza, no TV for a week. I mean ground like keep him on the ground.
I got pizza in my car still. Yeah,
That's that baseball diet.
It was half off because of the Rays. Yeah,
Very nice.
See more baseball. But see, attacking the arm is gonna like take away all the power of Jake Jones' game. He's not gonna be able to pick up Nick Nero.
You don't think it's going to be like a Matt Murdock Daredevil situation that because the arm is hurt, now suddenly the legs will be a lot stronger, the headbutts will be a lot stronger? You feel like it's just total disadvantage? Is that not how wrestling works?
No, I don't know. I don't know. You really just made my brain work so hard, and my head's still throbbing
That's
from
true.
earlier.
That's true. I apologize.
When I took a clothesline in a match that I don't remember I had.
I'll keep the rhetorical questions to a minimum. I apologize.
Yeah, I need those ones you get in class where it's A through D. That way I at least have 25% chance on getting it right.
I understand. That's fair. That's fair. Oh.
See?
But, you know, Richie, you pointed out earlier, by taking out the arm of Jake Jones, that does limit a lot of his playbook.
It will. It'll take a lot of, because he's a big, strong guy. When I've worked with him in matches and he's been my tag team partner, he's been the strong guy that will pick up people and put them down and inflict a lot of pain and help us win matches. So by him taking that out, see even right there, he probably would have gone for a spine buster if he could have actually picked him up.
Richie, that's an excellent point. We're seeing now as Jake is trying to think of every move possible that just involves the legs. So we had the inverted.
Oh, look!
Oh!
I told you.
Look at this guy.
He dug deep, and that was adrenaline. And if you notice, he took a time to rest.
Oh, absolutely.
Right
There
before
was
that
not
spine
nearly as much oomph behind that spine buster.
If his arm was 100%, he would have had them up even higher, planted them down harder.
And I would say further, he could have locked that pinfall a little tighter if both arms were at full strength.
And at this point, when you've been in there, you're tired regardless. So he's tired from just being beat on, kicked, had his arm wrenched. So he's definitely at a very disadvantage right now, where Nero's been beating him up. He's got a lot more.
So you're saying, you know, fatigue is setting in for both. You see that arm of Jake just hanging down.
Yeah. Fatigue is definitely, even these forearms, I can tell he's not getting 100% in.
Oh, God, but there was 100% of knee to the face there.
You can see the difference in Nero right now.
No kidding. Oh, there's a variation of the famouser, too. Oh, not quite. And again, as much as the fatigue is there, getting to roll that shoulder up a lot more difficult.
Every movement you do is going to take out more and more.
No kidding. And now it's up to Nero here to take advantage here. He could be putting this away. And I think, a victory over Jake Jones, although you pointed out he is so new, I think it's going to definitely put him on some people's lists, and he's definitely going to help Nick Nero's campaign out. But, oh, God! Deja vu for you, I'm sure. That hard strike to the back of the head.
Right, I haven't had my match yet.
Oh, true, of course. I apologize.
What's next? That's why I'm already out here. I'm supposed to have this match with 3 other guys.
Yeah, no kidding. Richie, consider me from the future. It's a good match, but not your night. And so Nick Nero close there, 2.
I don't know why you'd say those mean things.
2, just reporting facts. 2, not quite 3. Still some fight left in Jake Jones.
Jake's always going to have fight.
Nick Nero looking for his own power battery here, looking for his megaphone. Oh, no, wait, he's improvising.
Why is he doing this? He's got his own.
We talked about overconfidence here as his downfall. Wait a minute! Oh, went for the foreign object. Oh!
He hits the hell yeah! That's what he's calling it, I guess.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I'm glad you know these things.
Yeah, I asked them.
Oh, good.
I like to know some of these things. Oh,
there it is!
Yes, that's it too.
Oh.
Is that 2.0?
Variations of it. 1,
Oh, he's got
2.
him. He's got him.
Wait, there it is.
Good brother Jake with the W.
Jake Jones!
Incredible victory. One-armed Jake Jones. Absolutely fantastic. Richie, I have to say, you've been a fantastic co-host here.
Awesome. Yeah, I had a great time. But I have my match next, so I'm going to go get ready.
And remember, there's no crying in wrestling.
There's no crying. So I'll see you in the ring in next match. You can call my match.
Thanks, Richie. Thank you. So, joining me in my rotating musical chairs of commentating partners, the lovely and deadly Kikyo.
I'm glad you actually said my name right, because I was going to have to break your glasses if not.
These are my replacement chairs, so please don't. But nevertheless here, tag team action here at ACW Proving Ground.
It's a tag team extravaganza.
That's true, that's true.
Why?
We're using our thesauruses
What's
today.
so extravagant about this?
Well, I mean, if I can make an incredibly dated reference here, we've got a tag team that's basically the Black Panthers versus the Manson family. I don't know if you can get much more extravagant than those two.
Wait, what year is this? I thought we were in 2017.
That was a reference from my dad. Anyways, so starting off here, we've got Ronnie Rios, and he is trying to slow down.
Big headlock takeover.
Jason Bates, but Jason quick to slip out of that. Now, Kiki, let me ask you here in the opening moments here of this match, who do you give the initial advantage to between these two teams?
Well, before I answer that question, you got your wallet, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I'm just making
because
sure.
I will also go to the vending machine and I will get you a bottle of water as well.
Yeah.
That's why you're asking about my wallet. There's nothing ulterior about that. Thank you.
Jason working that arm though.
No kidding.
About to pull that arm out of its socket. You got the craziness of, Ronnie and Kayden. Honestly, they're absolutely insane. Look at this guy's face.
Hard to pin them down.
Right? And then, you've got just the thug beatdowns that Jason and Marc can bring.
Along with, not to mention, the militant discipline of one Saieve Al Sabah at ringside, which I have to imagine may come into play here.
Of course, he's got that briefcase. He could use that at any point, as long as this stupid referee who didn't even check on me during my match.
That's true. Some questionable judgment calls.
Oh, cannonball in the corner. And boot wash to follow it up. Jeez. Pull the lever. I think that Jason is...
I was going to say, you pointed out earlier, such an unorthodox team of the Coda.
Up, cover on. Two, and a kick out by Jason.
Apparently this ref is not getting paid by the hour. That was a quick 2 count. And now the Coda building some momentum here. And
right to the eye.
They are the epitome of mind games in a tag team.
Oh, now you got
Mark Harris. Mark Harris.
Looks like he's calling for a test of strength, maybe?
Oh, true.
Now,
a man Mark Harris's size could eat peanuts off anybody's head here in the Gulfview Event Center.
Oh, big knee to the gut. And a punch to the face. You see, but he's used to getting hit in the head.
That's true. That's true. If there's any spot on Kayden Kross's body not to attack, it may be the head. That could be...
I think that just pissed off the Coda.
True kidding. Maybe that was supposed to be Ronnie's spot, that he was supposed to hit Coda. I feel like there's a lot of weird practices between these two tag team members.
I don't know what's going on inside their closets.
True, that's true. Backstage, closets, abandoned warehouses, but neither here nor there.
I saw the Coda in the back today, and, they just... Oh, look at that.
Thank God.
Men
thank
after my
God.
own heart. Using every ounce of the fact that the referee has his back turned.
Oh, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And
as the great and late Eddie Guerrero, you lie, you cheat, you steal.
And and sometimes you collapse somebody's chest
with a big elbow drop like that by Jason Bates. 2 and a kick out.
And Coda just scrambling to get out of there.
Well, see, when you have a man the size of Jason Bates, beating down on your red box, it's kind of hard to break.
No kidding. And, you find that so much energy and strength is zapped out of your body when you can't get oxygen.
Oh, big stunner neck breaker.
No kidding.
That'll break a vertebrae.
That was shades of Rick Rude there, and now pinfall 2 count.
For another one. Oh, maybe.
Kayden Green is in a bad way right now. Hairy belly and all. He needs to get to his partner's corner.
Now, see, he's just talking to the ref. He's showing him his guns,
I mean, to be fair, it's not. He's been hitting the gym.
Nice arms.
I'm more of a thigh man myself, but no, those arms are fantastic. But the ref finally getting some order back here as Mr. Al Sabah paces.
Keep your eye on Saieve. He's a very dangerous man, especially with that briefcase.
And Mr. Bates just making hard work of Kayden here. Oh, desperation out of that corner.
Now see, if Coda was a smart man, or if any of them in Coda,
Coda, yeah.
he would have tagged out to his partner because he's in full I mean, not right now, but he was in dire need of that tag.
True, they're trying to build some momentum. And the nightmare version of the Rockers here with some tandem moves.
See, that's where you have to take into accountability the craziness.
That's true. That's true. Hard to build
Pinball, two. Oh, kick out by Jason Bates.
Hard to build a strategy against the Coda when they are that unpredictable. And now again, playing some mind games here, trying to get into the head of Jason
Putting
Bates.
spells in his ear?
Good.
Like, what's
I don't know.
Oh, he's making sure his eyes are, not taking any kind of, all of that mascara in his eyes.
That's
making sure
true.
he can see.
Yeah, a fashion statement like guy liner can be used as a weapon at any moment.
See, and there you go, the play of Saieve Al Sabah on the outside, taking those just massive right hands.
No kidding. The quick tags on this team led by Sabah at ringside. They are not here to play
Mudhole
around.
dry, baby.
No kidding.
Shades of
Whoa! This extravaganza could break out at any moment. This ref better be careful to actually keep control here. Ooh, hard strike to the side of the head. And I gotta say, Kayden's been in this ring for quite some time now. He has got to tag Ronnie if they have any hope of staying alive in this match.
Oh! Is that the big black boot?
I don't know if I'm allowed to comment on that, but nevertheless, I don't think there's anything about Mark Harris that isn't big and black, but neither here nor there.
Hey, you said it, not me.
I'm just describing the clothes, but nevertheless, in that corner
I think he
again.
does wear like an extra large shirt, right?
Yeah. And again, this team just keeping this ring divided here, just cutting this ring in half.
And he's not.
Oh, God!
That could have broken an arm.
No kidding. Awkward landing for Kayden, but still some fight left in that very crazy man.
And Jason just putting those knuckles to the forehead.
No kidding. Which again, Kikyo, I will say, it's hard to tell if those kind of strikes are effective against the Coda.
I think it powers him up.
It's like knocking sense into them as opposed to out of them.
I don't think anything could knock any sense into them.
We'll see. I think both Mr. Bates and Mr. Harris are going to put that to the test here. And now just choking the life out of Kayden. Oh, God.
Just using every ounce of that 5 count when they can.
No kidding.
Another pin for 1, 2, and kick out by Kayden.
Still some life. Whoa! Still quite a bit of life.
I told you.
No kidding.
It's like powering up. It's like he gave him a sensu beat.
That's true.
Big shots by Kayden with Jason Bates.
Been putting his time in the hyperbolic time chamber, but nevertheless, not enough here to stop the onslaught from Bates and Harris. But Kayden trying everything he can. Oh! Thank God those hands are taped up. No kidding.
See, now, like I said, if Kayden was a smart man, he would have tagged out.
Well, I was going to say, intelligence may not be high on the character creation list for these two members of the Coda, and a hard shot in the turnbuckle for his troubles. And again, a lot of quick tags between this team here. A well-oiled plan from a well-oiled machine from Mr. Al Sabah, whispering orders to his muscle here.
Is he gonna go up for that big stone? Oh, DDT! Dropped him right on the top of his head.
That is a lot of weight, a lot of momentum here. And Ronnie Rios
just taunting his tag team partner.
He might lose what little mind he has left if he cannot get in this ring. And Kayden here, again, the look on his face tells a story. He may not know where he is right now.
Kayden Green is in a bad way.
Who he is right now.
Does he ever know who he is?
Where his, mascara may be. And again, this tag team making short work of it here, and Ronnie pacing in his corner, looking to wrap he wants to be a part of this so bad, and Kayden just eating more offense. Question is, when is Bates not going with him? Oh,
base breaker on the knee.
This might be the advantage that he needed, but no breakthrough here.
Referee starting that 10 count. Kayden needs to get to his tag team partner. He needs to make that tag, otherwise I think Coda is going to lose.
Oh, there's no way. How much gas can you have left in the tank after a beating that he's
He
taken
doesn't even
here?
know where he is. He's in completely the wrong corner.
No kidding. He's looking to tag the cameraman and his partners. Oh,
Oh,
there's
he
the
gets
hot
the
tag,
tag. Here we go.
finally.
Ronnie coming in hot with a big clothesline.
Oh my
And
God.
another one.
Taking down the much bigger Harris down, but not enough. Wow.
Japanese arm drag. Oh, kick to the chest.
And Mark Harris might be down for the count here.
Go for the count.
1, 2. Not quite. Not quite.
It's gonna take more than that to take the big man down.
Quite the momentum builder here from Ronnie.
Irish whip.
Oh, not
Reversal.
quite though.
Ducks the line. Up.
Oh my
Big
God!
flapjack.
That could be a broken nose.
That looked like what we call a scorpion.
Wow. Wow.
A move like that, that can break your face, that can break your neck, that can break
No
your
kidding.
soul.
That is not good
Number
news.
1 and 2,
Oh.
breaking up by the tag team partner of Ronnie. Kayden Green.
The Rob Zombie of tag team wrestling here, Kayden Green breaking up the count. And might have just saved his partner's career there. Like that was, oh God. Once again, planting him in the mat. That is it.
And your winners, the team of Mark Harris and Jason Bates.
Wow.
Even though they won, they don't seem very happy about it.
No. Maybe they weren't done teaching a lesson yet. Maybe they thought they had the Coda had a little more fight in them. But regardless, it is Al Sabah's night tonight, and his team comes out victorious here at ACW. Textbook example of a victory dance there.
See that, my friends, we call a victory dance.
No kidding. That is style and confidence.
And he has no reason not to be with that briefcase in his hand.
True. Very true.
Well, I would say that it was a pleasure doing commentary with you, but I wouldn't be a liar, so.
Whoa, okay. Well, thank you, Kikyo, for taking time to talk with me here. Collar and Elbow Ambassador. Feel free to follow her on her travels around the wrestling world. So, joining me now in my rotating musical chairs on commentary is one sexy Rexy himself, Rex Bacchus. Thank you so much for joining me, Rex.
Great to be here. Great to be here.
So, some interesting one-on-one action here as we get a returning Joey Ozbourne taking on the man who has set a personal war and vendetta against lucha wrestling, one Markos Espada.
Joey Ryan from all the way across the pond.
No kidding.
And here.
And a substantial size difference between these two competitors.
The size difference is definitely clear.
Now, normally in a situation like this, I would give the advantage in terms of speed and agility to someone like Markos Espada. However, he refuses to use lucha maneuvers. So I don't know if he can really make this work here. He can't really outpower Joey Ozbourne.
Well, you got to respect a man that will hold true to his convictions.
True, very true.
Ozbourne has been to Ring of Honor, so he is no slouch.
And now Markos Espada trying to catch his breath on the outside here.
The man knows what he's doing. They're gonna fight on his pace.
Calculated risk.
He knows he's got plenty of time out there on the outside.
No kidding. But you can't run from Joey Ozbourne for long.
Oh! Looks like we might have had a little cheatery.
Oh, and now Markos Espada trying to take advantage here. Trying to end this welcome back a little short. And now the devious Mila there at ringside. And now Joey Ozbourne trying to get his bearings here, and a hard chop to the chest. Not one to help with that.
Espada's gonna hurt his hand on that big old chest.
That's true. That's true. There's a risk of that. Oh, hard strike right to the abs. Now Espada here, really surprising me. Hard Irish whip into that corner. Shades of Bret Hart there.
Major authority on that one.
Oh, that was 2 3/4.
He's got a legitimate gripe here. He's got a legitimate gripe.
And Mila legitimately taking advantage of the situation on the outside.
I would like to legitimately take advantage of her.
Well, that's neither here nor there, but Markos Espada, again, trying to make the most of his opportunities here and just stomping the life out of Joey Ozbourne.
I think I see a mud hole actually forming in his chest cavity.
No kidding. Oh, and a little stank on top from Mila as well. And now, I was going to say the match very firmly in Espada's grasp here. Oh, but an act of desperation. Oh!
Like a modified explosion.
Yeah. Oh, you saw when Ozbourne kicked out of that, he flung Markos right off him. There's a lot of power in that body.
He's still definitely got a lot of fight left in him.
Absolutely, he's just got to build some momentum here.
Espada's gonna have to dig down deep in his well here if he's gonna take out Joey Ozbourne.
That's no kidding.
Look, going back to that middle.
Whoa! Sign of disrespect. Whoa! Espada not happy about that.
Chop down the redwood.
Yeah, no kidding. Whoa! Oh no! Ozbourne with some chops of his own trying to make up for lost time. Hard boot puts him back at square one. Oh, God. Took the leg out.
Right to the ropes.
No kidding. And Espada here has lost his footing. He's lost his momentum. And Ozbourne, oh, God. What a kick to the side of the head there. Whoa. Putting some threats on Mila as well.
That's no way for a gentleman to act.
Well, I mean, frustration does sit in. Ozzy Ozbourne here. I can say that because it's spelled O-Z in his Ozbourne name. Trying to take advantage again. Oh, beautiful knee strike. That was a long way to drop down, too. As was that. Beautiful.
Blue Thunder.
Oh, so close.
Once again.
So close. But Espada still staying in this. Mila trying to talk some strategy here with Espada.
This match definitely turned out to be a little closer than the beginning would have led to.
Yeah, no kidding. Espada came out of the stable full head of steam here, but Joey here has really turned the tides. But Espada, desperation here. Oh, trying to get that fisherman
Ozbourne's
spinning. There it is.
Ozbourne fought it with all of his might.
Tried to muscle his way out of that. Oh, 2 3/4.
That just goes to show you that Lucha Hunter is no slouch.
No kidding. I was going to say, I'm actually quite impressed with his performance here. Espada really staying in this thing. Joey Ozbourne trying to shake the cobwebs out here, build some momentum of his own. Irish whip may help with that. Oh, shades of Arn Anderson there. Oh,
Spine has been busted.
but not
still
enough.
in it.
Not enough.
He's in it. The crowd wants more.
Yeah, no kidding. Crowd getting behind Mr. Ozbourne here.
The crowd wants more, and I have a feeling these guys are going to give him more.
Oh, absolutely. And speaking of more, Mila. What is going on here? Mila.
She has
Oh!
What
Slapped
in
the taste out of his mouth. And now, Russian leg sweep with authority.
Modified Russian leg sweep. Blonda.
1, 2, 3, there it is.
And there you have it, folks. Your winner, Markos Espada.
What an upset victory here for Mr. Espada.
He really snatched that one away from Ozbourne.
No kidding, and I think we got Mila to thank for that.
He definitely didn't do that by himself.
No kidding.
But if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Like I always say.
Very true. Well, Rex, thank you so much for joining me here.
Hey, it's been your pleasure.
It has been my pleasure. Thank you so much.
If you are not bilingual, get the fuck out of town for me when you're dead under.
Welcome back, everybody, here, and joining me in my rotating musical chairs of commentary guests here, a man who I think many would say got a victory stolen from him tonight, Mr. Carlos Gabriel. Carlos, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. And you know exactly what you said is very true. I'm not going to take anything away from Saieve. That man is very athletic, as we've seen him in the ring time and time again. I think he could have saw a lot more if he could get away from those managers. I think that's exactly what's going to keeping him in the bad path, you know?
That's true.
I think that he could be very, very good.
Now, Carlos, you're familiar with both men in this ring here. Who would you say has the initial advantage going into this?
I will not use Saieve's got the power advantage. But don't take it away from Snoop.
He's got that agility.
That man is fast. That man is very fast. I have actually not had the chance to step in the ring with him.
Oh, well, I was going to say, I hope we're saving that for a pay-per-view someday. You and him will be quite the matchup. And collar and elbow lockup to start things off here. And I agree with you, Carlos. I think Saieve has the size advantage here, clearly.
That's when you see Snoop with his agility and his speed taking Saieve for a little bit off balance.
No kidding.
I love this.
Say, both men very confident coming into this.
You know, you got two big men outside of the ring.
That's true. I would say Saieve does have the numbers in his corner as well here. Snoop, a man alone.
Like I said, Snoop's a very fast man. He wrestles like he has his hat.
No kidding, absolutely. And a little showboating there from Mr. Al Sabah. Again, as you pointed out, Carlos, that agility, that speed. Oh, a beautiful takedown right into a pin. Oh, trying to make quick work of the new leader of ACW here.
Very fast.
The man with the briefcase. Whoa, double kip up here. Very nice.
Like I was saying, both men very athletic.
No kidding.
Away from either of them.
No kidding. Saieve here with the mind games here, trying to get Snoop to have a little bit of self-doubt.
Snoop Strikes with a very good amateur background.
As I say, I think Saieve might be underestimating that a little bit.
That's one of the things that's missing from Saieve, you know. Very athletic, you know, amateur background. Easy takedown for a small guy, like with a good base like Snoop.
Very true, very true. And I think we're getting to see a slightly different side of Snoop here. You know, typically, you know, he's more apt for flashier offense, some high flying and some speed. But here, he is tying Saieve up in knots here.
Great trade open again.
Wow.
You know, believe it or not, with guys small like that, and myself actually, a good amateur background, you take advantage from that base background that you get and get your opponents off your feet.
No kidding.
Oh, into the pin.
Whoa! This could be it right here. Oh. Those long arms from Saieve grabbing the rope there, breaking up that submission. I think Mr. Al Sabah here is rethinking a strategy. I don't think he was taking Snoop nearly as seriously. Wow.
Don't take away from that man's strength either.
No kidding.
That man definitely goes to the gym.
No kidding. He puts his time in. Just follow his Instagram. But nevertheless, here, Al Sabah taking a breather outside, trying to regroup, gather his thoughts. And here's the question, Carlos, why not try to take the advantage here from Snoop? Why not try to take the fight to him? Is it a numbers thing? I mean, when you've got a giant like Mark Harris right behind him, I mean, it's a little intimidating to try to take the fight to the outside.
When you take the easy way out, you try to get that intimidating game factor. But look at Snoop exactly doing what he has to do. He decides to,
here we go, here we go, here we go.
Keep his eyes.
We were already talking about a size disadvantage earlier. This is the textbook example of such. Whoa. Snoop lost his footing there a little bit. And now, look at this. The numbers starting to take a hold here. Oh, and there is Saieve to take advantage. Some hard strikes right to the vertebrae.
That's one of the things about Saieve that I don't like. All the athletic prowess in the world, he has to rely
underhanded, yeah.
on other people to do his dirty work.
True, very true. He has decided on this darker path. But I mean, to some advantage, he has the briefcase, he's got the muscle. I mean, but
how did he get that briefcase? How did he win this match to get over?
That's true. You bring up a good point. I don't have a good answer for that.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not taking away from his athletic ability, his in-ring work. He puts in the work. Those people, all they do is hold you back, though, from being exactly where you need to be, and that's potential.
That's true. And I think we can both agree, both these men, incredible amounts of potential. But, again, the numbers game, again, to Snoop's disadvantage, and a hard strike. 2 Snoop strikes, and pulled right to the middle of the ring. Quick pin. Oh, not quite. And now comes the strategy. Now, to try to put a stop to a guy like Snoop, you really got to work on slowing the pace of the match down.
That is true. You got to keep him grounded. Somebody that fast, you can't take your eye away from him.
Snoop.
Not getting behind my boy Snoop.
Getting a second wind here. Whoa! Wow, strength and agility there from Saieve Al Sabah.
That man needs no manager, tremendous athletic.
That is, no kidding. Some really incredible athleticism here at ACW.
My boy Snoop, I've seen him do worse. I've seen him do worse.
Snoop here desperately needs to get his bearings back, build some momentum here. Oh, that is not the way to do it. And Carlos, you pointed out earlier, you know, as much as, oh wow, hard strike there. As much as you know, Saieve has all the tools and the skills, he tends to get caught up a lot in the crowd. Tends to get caught up a lot in his henchmen and his politicking. Whereas if he focused a little more in between those ropes, could be for a faster win for him.
That is true. You know, a lot of us are showmen. We're entertainers. It happens. We get into the crowd, we get into the group of the match, we just feel it out there. You know?
That's true. That's true.
That's something that happens to all of us. We sometimes get our eye out of the ball.
Whoa! Whoa! Wow, that was so close. Oh God! Hard clothesline. Almost knocked him out of his boots there.
My man does have a mean streak in him. I'll give him that.
No kidding.
He's a very hard-hitting guy. He should have gone for the pin right there.
No kidding. Well, looking to try to drag this out a little more of the cat and mouse game.
This is when Snoop comes back.
No, that's good. That's a good point. And the crowd firmly behind their hero. Snoop strikes here. Oh, desperation to get out of that. Get that jawbreaker in. Oh. Wow! Picture perfect, not breaking the hold. There's 2. Can he get the 3rd? Saieve, no. I don't know if that was instinct or desperation, but just grabbing onto those ropes for dear life. You may be right, Carlos. Oh, God, another hard clothesline. That time, almost knocking him out of his kick pads. Now, lackadaisical pinfall. Oh,
he's gonna keep finding that power from within.
No kidding, no kidding. Still some fight left in that tiny body. And now Saieve.
Keep your eye on the ball.
You see here some mistakes, some holes in the armor here as Saieve getting distracted, but still throwing some hard hooks.
You know, it's hard to watch this match. I want to fight either of them. I want both of them in the ring. I want my rematch with Saieve one-on-one.
Okay.
There's a combat with the head scissors from Snoop out of nowhere.
I was say, Carlos, are you taking some mental notes here on a potential rematch?
Like I said, I was already in the ring with Saieve, and one of the things that came in short was him having managed. But with Snoop Strikes, I want to wrestle that guy. Ever since I've been around 10 shows with him at this point.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think it's not a lot, but to me that's a lot when it haven't crossed paths with him.
I'll say that's almost a year. And
yeah, that is true.
And I think you two, your paths will cross at one day, and I hope to be able to call it. But Snoop, unbelievable combination here. Oh, happy feet.
I'm telling you, he gets it from nowhere.
Where does he find the strength? Wow, excellent splash clothesline in the corner there. Crowd firmly behind him. Whoa! Bounced off that chest.
That might be over.
Whoa, on the ropes. On the ropes. Again, that's that strategy, that deeper thinking.
You gotta always know where you're in the ring. You gotta always know where you are.
That could have easily been 3. And Snoop here.
The little pieces of potential that Saieve has that has to be unlocked without having these managers distracting him. They're not just distracting his opponent, they're distracting him for being better.
That's an interesting take, Carlos. Oh, a hard strike slowing Snoop down. Whoa, but quick reversal and another splash forearm.
Come on, you got him.
Oh, another hard Irish whip back, but no. Snoop a step ahead. Oh, but now you can see the bottom. Look at that. Snoop still. Oh! Beautiful backstabber again. 1, 2. Oh, not quite.
I thought
that was it. So close. So close. You can see the fatigue really starting to set in though with Snoop.
After being mauled like that for about what, 5 minutes?
No kidding. No kidding.
Impressive seeing that guy come out of nowhere like that. It was a
Saieve.
beautiful backbreaker. Never saw how to manage it.
Oh, that was picture perfect. That was picture perfect.
I haven't been able to see any of that.
Oh, not quite. Not quite. And Saieve here.
I gotta give him that one. I've taken that move.
Incredibly impressive showing from Snoop Strikes here. And Saieve may be going back to the playbook here.
Oh man, it's not a quitter.
Trying to, he may be going back to the well. Oh no. Snoop, again, desperation move. Whoa. 2. Oh, not quite. Oh, right into the submission.
It's over.
Right into the submission. He's got that man planted right there in the middle of the ring.
He's on the top.
Saieve trying so. Oh, gets to the ropes again. Oh, man. The frustration also has to be setting in for Snoop here. He has had Saieve so close so many times tonight. What is it gonna take to put him away?
Well, like I said, that's my boy Snoop in there, but Saieve has shown a lot of fight in him still.
A lot of heart from Saieve here, which is not something I thought I'd be saying, but
neither did I, trust me.
But now Snoop trying to regroup here, trying to build a new strategy.
Eat my words by going to the outside, rolling out.
He's trying to get this victory here. Oh no, and Saieve slipping out again. And look, ref trying to maintain some order. Oh God, that might have been below the belt there, ref. You may want to double check that. And Saieve looking to take advantage. Whoa, still some incredible strikes. Wow! Oh my God, Snoop. How much could possibly be left in the tank here? Whoa!
The hard tackle. What's the man thinking?
Sunset flip.
Sunset.
Whoa!
Into the sharpshooter.
Look at this! Wow! Variation of the sharpshooter. He's got him locked in the middle of that ring. This could be it.
That's gotta be a tap, Saieve. I don't know how much you can hold.
Oh no, Dragon once again. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Back out there in the ring!
It's gotta be a tap. I don't know how much you can hold on. This is the third submission he's been in all night.
This is locked into place. Oh no, and here we are. The numbers game.
Get him out.
The numbers game. Whoa! Snoop not standing for any of this tonight.
So very fast. You can't catch him off guard. Like I said, he has eyes in the back of his head.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa! That was incredible!
Back of his head!
That was incredible!
What's he doing?
Oh!
Not worth it.
No, he's going for it! Wow! Right in the crowd, right at the table!
Yeah!
Unbelievable! Unbelievable! Like a man
How did I
possessed!
have to get in the ring with that man?
Oh my goodness! Oh no! Pop-up powerbomb! 1, 2, 3. Oh! So close!
Baby, come on.
Unbelievable! I thought that was it.
Focus.
I thought that was it.
Beautiful showing from Snoop, but you still gotta stay focused.
How does he kick out after 2 unbelievable suicide dives?
I don't even know what to tell you. That man
Oh no!
That man has hearts. Oh, come on.
Whoa, the ref stopping it. Stopping a crime from happening here. Low blow. What is this? Whoa! This is taking a dark turn. Wow, what a blockbuster. 1, 2, 3. There it is.
And your winner, Saieve Al Sabah.
That guy has so much potential. But he's gonna be doing things like that,
So everyone, I welcome my final entrant into my rotating commentating partner bingo card, the man of 1,000 elbows, and the winner of the four-way match earlier, Danny Vincent. Danny, thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure to be here, and also it's your pleasure.
It is indeed. And main event action here, Death Proof Aaron Epic versus the Outlaw Mitch Mitchell. Now, these two men, similar builds, similar heights, I would say similar power. However, if I had to give anybody the advantage, it may be Mr. Aaron Epic for both the Midnight Mermaid at ringside in his corner, as well as he has a bit more of a devious streak to him.
Correct. Aaron Epic, I mean, as I must say, Mitch Mitchell, whatever, and the Outlaw, you know, Aaron Epic's got this. I wouldn't even doubt if this lasts about 5 minutes, to be honest.
Say, mouth guard officially in for Aaron Epic, and it's serious business time now. And Danny, you're absolutely right. You know, Mitch Mitchell tries to pride himself by fighting by the book here, and Aaron Epic literally believes himself to be a monster. He considers himself a serial killer in the ring.
Right. Very smart monster. That's the thing.
Now,
been in the ring a while. He knows what he's doing. Taking his time here, as you can tell.
So to anybody watching at home, what does this do for Aaron Epic to sort of dictate the pace a little bit and play these sort of mind games? What advantage does that give Aaron Epic in this ring?
That gives Epic obviously the mental edge, and obviously, as you can see here, it's getting Mitch flustered. He's gonna end up making a mistake that Aaron Epic will be able to capitalize on so easily. And then again, take advantage of this match. Like I said, this match could end up could be over here in about 2 minutes. Who knows? Mitch is getting so worked up right now. Aaron Epic's going to take advantage of that. So you'll see. He's taking his time.
So all very calculated from Death Proof Aaron Epic. Now Aaron Epic getting back in the ring here. Mitch, like a caged lion, he's pacing in his corner here. He wants this thing underway. Collar and elbow lock up into an ear grab by Aaron Epic. I don't know how legal that is. In the corner here.
There we go.
And Danny, you mentioned it earlier. Aaron Epic, the ring veteran here between these two.
Yeah.
Ooh, hard strike from Mitch.
Now he's getting worked up. Now he's going to make a mistake. Watch it. Oh, Mitch needs to stay in his area. This is not his area. He's the go-get-him fighter, but.
You're right. Danny, you made a good point, though. Mitch obviously very fired up here.
Yeah.
Oh! Hard strike. Hard strike to the chest from Aaron Epic. Trying to knock some of his tattoos off. And now we're going on a field trip here around every corner of the ring, it seems. Oh! There it is. That's the tide being turned.
Oh.
Planted him in the center of that ring. Quick pinfall. Oh, that was a 1.5 almost. Say, momentum seems to be on Mitch Mitchell's side right now.
Listen, I don't know why you're cheering for the man.
I'm staying unbiased. I'm calling the action.
I believe it when I see it. As right now, I feel like you're on Mitch Mitchell's side, and I'm not liking that at all. So if we're gonna pick sides, I'm gonna go with Aaron Epic. Then I'm gonna cheer for Aaron Epic. That's fine.
We're just,
like I said, we'll see. Yeah.
We're destroying the sanctity of commentary as we speak. And another hard knife-edge shot from Mitch Mitchell. This crowd very happy to see that. And now a 10 count in the corner here.
No, I think it's gonna get.
Oh, and the Midnight Mermaid making her presence felt. Oh!
You actually called that one. You called that one earlier. Midnight Mermaid.
She can be a difference maker. I think we've both seen plenty of matches where she helped put a victory in Aaron Epic's column as a hard strike to the abdomen there.
These are the strikes.
And that's the thing about Aaron Epic. You know, he'll hit some. Oh! He'll hit some strikes that not only will bruise, but you'll be coughing up blood for a few hours after the match.
Oh yeah. This is right where I thought this match was gonna go. And that's where we're at now. It's going to be a brutal.
Oh God!
I'm just going to have to change this.
Look at it.
Scene here.
Aaron Epic just trying to dismantle the Outlaw here. And Mitch fighting back. Oh! Hard headbutts. I will say that I don't know if there's anybody who can hit harder than Aaron Epic in Florida.
It's a very tough test.
He has made a career out of dropping people on their heads and hitting them harder than I've seen many other people. And again, Midnight Mermaid.
Now listen, if we're gonna call sides here, like I said, ref didn't see it. I have no problem with that.
That's fair.
Do as you will.
That's fair.
Ref, as I always say, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's all. That's my philosophy most of the time.
That's fair. Hard neck breaker there. Ooh, still some fight left in Mitch, but you could see in his eyes there, the lights are on, but nobody's home. He's trying to knock the cobwebs out here, and
that was just instinct, technically kicking out.
I think you're exactly right on that. And now an unorthodox, I don't know if we're going to call it a submission or not, but drawn down, and now sign of disrespect, and there's one in return from Epic. Not a wise move to flip him the bird.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Ooh. Whoa! That was right on the jaw. Wow! What a combination there.
And it's a combination of the slams and the strikes, and it's just Epic's got most of what everybody wants here in Florida.
Oh,
absolutely. You watch the match, he has the hitting and the striking.
Oh, I would say that Aaron Epic is about as close to a complete package as you can find here at the event center.
Whoa.
With the exception of present company, obviously.
Thank you.
Obviously.
I was a little nervous there.
And now slowing down the pace here. And Mitch.
He's trying to wear him down now. That's what we call it. We're trying to wear him down.
I was going to say, Mitch is famous for those bursts of energy.
Right.
So, yeah, I can see the strategy here, just trying to keep him at bay.
Right. Crowd's getting into it now. Got to get something here. Stop him again here. Come on.
Oh, God.
Oh!
Hard.
It's always
European uppercut right to the back of the neck. A 2 count. And you can see a little bit of what I may call frustration setting in on Mr. Deathproof Aaron Epic. You know, Danny, you might have called it earlier. He might have thought this was going to be something quick and easy.
Yeah.
And Mitch is putting up a little bit more of a fight than maybe he was anticipating.
I will have to say I'm wrong about Mitch at this point. He's putting up a fight, and these fans are not letting him go out of this either.
Now, Danny, let me ask you this. You know, you had an impressive victory earlier in the show.
Yes.
And I even mentioned on commentary at the time that I think a victory like that puts you on a lot of people's radars. Do you take notes mentally in a match like this? Do you try to find possible chinks in the armor for both Deathproof Aaron Epic and for Mitch Mitchell?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the main reason I even asked to be the commentator for this match. I knew it was going to be 2 guys that I might be facing here soon.
Oh, I absolutely think you'll cross paths with these men.
Easily one of those things where I know now Mitch has some heart. I know I'm not going to let Aaron Epic get a hold of me.
That's true.
For sure.
Whoa!
And if I'm going to strike, I'm going to strike first.
No kidding. And that was a beautiful German suplex there.
Great German.
Slamming him down, and now both men down. Ref. This may end in a 10 count. Who knows? Epic seems to be the first up. Oh, God. Again, we talked about it earlier. Oh, some hard strikes. And did you see that? He didn't even flinch. Mitch dropped, and he does, again, the man is impervious to pain. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Again, Aaron Epic not standing for that. Wow! Flapjack out of nowhere. Oh. Whoa! That was beautiful. That might be it.
Fireman's carry stunner out of the
2.
situation.
Oh, not quite.
Not staying down.
And you can see, I think the most unsettling thing about Aaron Epic is the moments of calm. Mm-hmm. He just kicks out of something that was devastating, and the look on his face, still calm, still collected. And I think that's one of the most terrifying moments.
Right.
Oh, beautiful.
Let you know when you have the edge.
Absolutely.
Big clothesline. Oh,
that could have been it. That could have been it. And now, Danny, you mentioned it earlier. You know, these kind of mind games are really playing a toll on Mitch here. He's getting really frustrated.
What can you do to put him down? You don't even know if is he hurt? Is he not hurt?
Yeah, he is. I was going to say, the greatest poker face in wrestling, Aaron Epic. And, oh, God.
That's it.
That was such a hard... Whoa!
That's got to be...
Wow! Oh, there it is.
There's
that. We're starting to see a little bit under the layers here.
Final break in the facials.
That is shocking.
Mitch, it's got to be pure instinct.
Oh, absolutely. I don't even know if Mitch knows where he is right now.
I don't think he does.
All he knows is that hurts a lot. Again, trying to slow this down, trying to wear down Mitch Mitchell.
Keep him down. Last time he let him up, Mitch got that.
Oh, he got that second wind. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. That's it.
Two, one more and it's all over.
We're calling it right here.
Oh, no. Whoa. Oh, we might be going for looks like an inverted Death Valley driver there. And going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, foot on the rope.
Midnight Mermaid again.
Making her presence felt.
The ref did not see it.
No, she called attention.
It's all legal. The ref didn't see it.
It is.
Nothing wrong with that.
And again, that ring awareness of Aaron Epic.
And now look, now we got Mitch fire up again. Showing that emotion.
Whoa! Oh, wow! Unbelievable! Out of nowhere, Mitch Mitchell with the win!
In the end, Mitch kept his composure.
No kidding, unbelievable! He fooled the world!
Right.
Took advantage of a situation and came out the victor.
Wow. Hey, I appreciate the time.
Danny, thank you so much.
Enjoyed it. Thank you guys for having me here. What a main event.
No kidding.
Notes are taken, I'll tell you that.
I was going to say, hope to see you cross paths with either of these gentlemen in the near future.
I hope so too.
Congratulations on the win again tonight.
Thank you very much.
And you see a victorious Mitch Mitchell there. I want to take a moment and thank everybody here at ACW Proving Ground. Thank Fully Gimmicked. And thank all of you for watching, as well as all of the commentation teammates I had tonight. Thank you for watching ACW Proving Ground. I'm Zach Romero, and I will see you at ringside.
Back to the mat.
It's Snoop Strikes again, and the next time you want to see Snoop Strikes again, the hell? But anyway, the next time you want to see Snoop Strikes again is going to be every Wednesday night here at ACW, Gulfview Square Mall. Be there, and I guarantee you're going to see the best show you ever seen. Snoop Strikes. Out.
Strikes. Running through these haters, but it's always been a mission. I don't care about the rock chef, Snoop is in the kitchen. I ain't tripping, we in the building. Run my thumb across my neck. All we do is kill 'em. Are they running?